Danny CT Hezzy, welcome back to the show.
Hey guys, thank you so much again. Really appreciate you guys having me back on.
Danny, you are playing from home. How are you feeling today?
Feeling confident, but also respecting my opponent, not overly confident. This is one of the greats. This is one of the great Play Now Online players, and I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having us.
All right, let's get into it. It's the Denver Nuggets versus the Miami Heat.
And for the teams that are struggling to meet expectations, Richard, what kind of advice would... you give them at this point of the season?
Well, Cap, it all depends on why they're struggling. If they're trying to integrate new... You gotta stay patient. If it's chemistry issues, though, that can get a bit more complicated.
How have you handled chemistry issues when you play?
Well, some things are just unavoidable. Some teams have great chemistry, and some teams, not so much.
And now the Lakers starting group. Alexander is out there with Anthony Davis. And there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's LeBron James, and it's Reeves in at the two guard.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Ingram passes to McCollum. Jones kicks to McCollum. Down low. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
The shot's good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now, here is Murphy. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Cullen passes to Valanciunas. They get it back. Murphy. Good D by James.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Davis finds James to the middle. Here's Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
The Pelicans have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. RJ, I remember clearly when LeBron James joined the Lakers back in 2018.
Yeah, I remember it too because everyone kept asking me where he was going. I didn't know, but this is year 5 for LeBron in LA. And obviously, even with that 2020 title, this town, they ask for more. And 3 of these years have been rocky. 2 of the times missing the postseason in a first-round exit, the first one of LeBron's career.
Yeah, LeBron is not used to that at all, is he? Not playing in the postseason.
Nope.
Here's Alexander. The Pelicans make their last shot.
What do you want? Agility, he's got it. Height, he's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
Now here's Jones. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And that one is good. 6 points for prime time.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 6. And the basket by Murphy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
And the Hornets scoring with a whole new group out there. Pelicans trail by 4. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series, they took to 6 games, but yeah, couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year, things will be different.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Anthony Davis. LeBron James is out there with Alexander. Then it's Russell. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers. Free throw drops for Murphy.
It's easy to see why the Los Angeles Lakers are considered one of the greatest franchises in sports. Look at their history of winning.
And so Murphy hits them both. You know, Richard, it's just astonishing the amount of titles the Lakers have piled up over the years.
And because of their success and the big market, it's LA. It is showtime. That's how they get players like Shaquille O'Neal and LeBron James. Players want to play in LA because it's beautiful and there's a winning tradition.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against Indiana was terrific. He finished with 23 points, and it seemed like every shot he put up was going in. That's how dialed in he was. They're winning games all over the place, and he's been a factor in that success. His confidence has to be soaring. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Here's Ingram following the basket by LeBron James. Shot clock at 6. Ingram passes to Murphy. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well. And, guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
Now here's Ingram. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Over James. Almost, but it rolls out.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Alexander gets the bucket. Alexander's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Jones kicks to Ingram. Pass to McCollum for the 3. Rebound the Lakers. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And, Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Here's Los Angeles now. They've got an 8-0 run. Reeves the pass to Alexander. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Ingram outside. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes.
Got a piece of it.
First half. 2 minutes.
And Murphy kicks to Ingram. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Nancy's check in for the Pelicans.
Substitution on the court.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead by 3. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from primetime.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their makes.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
Running on the wing, they'll have Jones and Ingram. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's McCollum. And it's Murphy in the power forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now here's Jones for the tie. Murphy can't hit. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Alexander. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ingram outside. Back to McCollum. Murphy on top. And the call will be against primetime. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Ingram against James.
Capable of guarding any position. LeBron is also skilled at just contesting shots.
Here's Davis. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Passes it to McCollum. And Davis sends it back.
A big block from the big fella Anthony Davis, putting every inch of that 7'8" wingspan to work there.
Alexander gets the bucket.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
New Orleans moving it around. Now here's Jones. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Murphy. And then Murphy with the dunk.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Outside Russell. And the pass to Alexander. Feeds to Davis. Here's Reeves. Knocks down the 3-ball. Reeves has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Now here's Jones. After the miss from Alexander. Pass to Ingram. McCollum outside. Clock at 6. Valanciunas passes to Murphy. A three from McCollum. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all. The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. McCollum against Russell. Back to Valanciunas. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Wow, you know Valanciunas is in the zone when he's taking shots like that. You gotta love the confidence.
Davis, the pass to Reeves. Alexander, no luck. Cloak loose. To the inside. Davis, count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
High-intensity play from Davis, getting it to go through the foul. Nice little and one.
And the versatility AD offers is what makes him such a valuable player.
Offensively, he's a real handful given the array of moves and shots he has in his bag. But he's also outstanding defensively, too, able to guard multiple positions.
Hachimura is checked in for Los Angeles. Dennis Schroeder comes in for D'Angelo Russell. Pass to Alvarado. Ingram against Hachimura. Alvarado passes to Ingram. And here's Nance. Rob. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Hachimura's got his 3rd basket of the night. Inside, here's Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Here's Alexander, and it's slammed in by Davis.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And the call will be against Primetime. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
.26 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Schroeder, and Davis sends it back. To the paint, here's Alexander. Good again. He's on tonight, 9 for 13 shooting.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
It doesn't go for him. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Lakers ahead, up by 15. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Substitution
Checked
on the
in for
court.
Davis. And from College of the Pro. Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Alexander is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Russell. Then it's Bamba, and it's Reeves in at the 2. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. It's a 14-point game. James looking it over. Russell passes to Alexander. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 16. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers. New Orleans has gone 0-3 so far. In the fourth quarter from long range. Jones, the pass to Ingram. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Ingram's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Passes it to Reeves. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Bamba kicks to Russell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Larry Nance has checked in for Valanciunas. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Davis has checked in. Here's Jones. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now the pass to Reeves. Here's Alexander. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Alexander's got 11 in the second half.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for prime time.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here's Ingram, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Over LeBron. And it's Ingram missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Pass to Alexander, over Murphy. Second shot opportunity. Trying to get open is Davis. And LeBron with the nice bucket inside.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Outside, Jones. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Herbert Jones. Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. See you next time.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice. That Michael Porter Jr. swoosh.
I think we gave Danny extra motivation rooting against him.
Looking like game one already.
With the trade deadline behind us, we have a sense now of the teams poised to make a move after the All-Star break, Grant.
Always an interesting time of the season. Teams are jockeying for playoff position, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And, of course, some GMs stuck their necks out at the deadline. Now we get to see if any of those big moves pay off.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Dario Saric, Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. Now here's Saric. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
James outside. Here's Alexander. Nails the baby hook.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
On offense, here are the Thunder.
Lakers foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute into the first. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Here's Giddey. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiggins. Outside Giddey. 4 on the clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. In his rookie season, Grant, Giddey opened up a lot of eyes, certainly with his playmaking, but also with his rebounding.
Oh, B.A., he averaged almost 8 boards a game, playing around 30 minutes a night. His toughness and willingness to mix it up inside have been a welcome addition to this team.
Pass to Reeves. Inside. Davis with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got his second bucket of the game.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
And here's Saric. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He played a great game against Golden State.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Reeves. Saric covers. Pass to Davis. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Lakers.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Now here's Wiggins. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The 11-footer rejected by James.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
Outside for Russell. Takes the 3. That one is off. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end, really looking for some improvement here.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. 2 teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile 1 drive.
Yeah, nice finish from him on that drive. Uses his body well and helps extend the lead.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Bamba's checked in for Anthony Davis. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. Payton's checked in for Reeves. And it's Schroeder in for Russell. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Pokashevsky's checked in for Šarić. Williams comes in for Robinson Earl. Joe's checked in for Giddey. And it's Man in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hachimura following the bucket by the Thunder. Alexander misses. 1.5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Alexander. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
Man misses. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Alexander. Bamba with it. Williams defending. Here's Alexander. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 6 points for him.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Wiggins. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Alexander, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Williams. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles. At the line for
2. The first one falls. And so he hits both. Here's Wiggins. And so it's Los Angeles up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back after this.
All right, fans, here comes your Lakers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us. Going with a whole new group out there. Los Angeles shooting the ball at 48% so far. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Alexei Pokusevski is out there with Kenrich Williams. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
2 minutes.
Up top, Giddey. He has 6.
2 minutes.
Down low. Pokusevski the miss.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime and their last time out against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He dropped 23 points and also played lockdown defense. His fingerprints were all over this game. They were thrilled to see him step up and dominate. Can he do it again here, guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Man, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
The Lakers with the ball. Pass to Alexander. Over Williams. Alexander gets the bucket. He's got 14.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Wiggins outside. Here's Pokusevski. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Wiggins outside. Back to man. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Pokusevski in the post. Fades. No good. A bit long that time.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back with you shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And Oklahoma City shooting around 35% from the field so far. They've got D'Angelo Russell. Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Darvin Ham starts the second half with.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Wiggins passes to Saric. No good. Davis with the defensive effort.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
LeBron led the NBA in assists during his 2020 title season, with the Lakers becoming the second oldest player ever to lead the league in that category.
Both free throws good from James. Man, that assist title for LeBron. An incredible accomplishment for someone of his size, Clark.
I bet you didn't know this, B.A., or maybe you did, because you are a factoid machine, but the only player taller than LeBron to lead the league in assists, Wilt Chamberlain. When you throw in winning the Bubble Championship Finals MVP 2020, might have been LeBron's finest season.
Graham's checked in for Reeves. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. To the wing, right side. A good look from Graham. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Graham's got his first 2 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts. On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
The Thunder have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Here's Robinson Earl. The Thunder with another miss.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And he makes it. Davis has got 12 points in the game.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
The Lakers making a switch here. Hachimura's checked in. Here's Gilgeous. Changes here for the Lakers. Alexander comes in for Hachimura, and Reeves is subbed in for Graham. Giddey's checked in for Oklahoma City. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
First one falls for him. Good on both. Plenty of exciting rookie talent in the 2022 class, including a few breakouts, Clark. What are your thoughts on this class overall?
Well, B.A., I agree with you. I mean, a lot of talent. They're an awful lot of fun to watch. I'm sure you would agree. I mean, a very talented class. What strikes me is how prepared some of these guys were to step in and contribute to winning.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got Jeremiah Robinson Earl. He's out there with Dario Saric. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Saric. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
I like the way Dario Saric plays so hard down low when he gets inside. Really good at drawing fouls because he's physical and aggressive.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
Pass to Alexander. Releases from 15. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Wiggins. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
His third personal foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Lakers.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Shooting 2. And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
The free throw drops for Wiggins. And Wiggins drops them both. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Here's Alexander. That shot's good. Russell making the play. He's got 22.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Back to Wiggins. Pass to Giddey. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for prime time.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Both teams will make substitutions. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Have a safe trip home.
key right now.
Good defense. Oh, good pass.
What? Good vision.
Danny's so nice when he plays people.
He's so nice in
You're
general.
not that nice.
No.
2014, here late in the first.
Oh my goodness.
Eric Gordon's coming in motivated.
Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And staying with the play, Lopez.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Holiday.
And another thing you like about Russell, just good size at that lead guard position. It makes him a handful to defend inside.
And so Russell hits them both.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. If you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Here's James following the basket by Giannis. Alexander passes to Davis. Alexander in the post, covered by Giannis. A stupendous finish in traffic.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
Now here's Middleton. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. That's tipped. James against Middleton. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Allen, that's good.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
LeBron passes to Reeves. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. To the paint. Here's Alexander. Trying to get open as Davis. Alexander, no luck.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Giannis outside. Nobody near Allen. Offensive rebound.
And whether or not he makes the all-defensive team, LeBron is one of the league's premier defenders.
Alexander, no luck.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
So it's the Lakers now. After the basket by Milwaukee, Russell passes to Alexander. Over Giannis. Alexander gets the bucket. Alexander's got his second bucket tonight.
You like the unselfishness there from Davis. A high-scoring big who can facilitate.
Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now. And that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
Out! One more!
The Lakers trail. On the court for the Bucks. Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Lopez in its center. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Here's Giannis, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis knows how to compete. He knows you got to fight for those second chance opportunities.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against the Thunder was outstanding. He scored 22 points, and his percentage was impressive, making a number of his free throws and field goal attempts. That kind of performance has to add to his confidence. Kevin, we'll see if he can find different ways to dominate again.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Alexander, and that one clearly a foul, gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Expectations for the Lakers are always high, and it's led to some disappointment in the past few seasons.
Yeah, a lot of disappointment. The Lakers build a roster, Steve, of some of the most proven veteran players in the league, too.
And when healthy, that pays big dividends. But if those vets lose time to injury, it can be tough to have success. We've seen that happen in L.A., Kevin.
And he makes both free throws. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Allen outside. Back to Holiday. On the wing, Giannis. Poke loose. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
Passes it to Reeves. Here's Alexander. Dishes it to Davis. Russell passes to Alexander. Over onto Antetokounmpo, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. 8 points for prime time.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
That puts them in the lead. Davis has got the lead up to 1 now for Los Angeles. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Bucks trail by 3. Allen outside. Pass to Middleton. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is a rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Allen to stop the run. The shot by Holiday, no good. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against Oklahoma City. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. The shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. And the call will be against primetime. That'll be his second foul. do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers ahead, leading by 5. Stay with us, folks.
29. Bad. Your Laker Youth Dance Team. Bad. Your Laker Youth Dance.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One guy has been getting it done is prime time.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
They've got Anthony Davis. Alexander is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Back to Allen. And Davis sends it back.
This is what AD gives you at that end. He's made the all-defensive first team multiple times.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 7. Smitty, after going undrafted, Austin Reeves was given a much larger role than anticipated in his rookie year.
Kevin, he held his own, coming through in some clutch moments and bringing intensity and effort on a nightly basis.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
An all-star, a leader, Drew Holiday can be counted on night in and night out to make a difference.
And that one's good. Russell.
I'll tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Antetokounmpo passes to Allen. Middleton against LeBron. Lopez outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Holiday trying to get open as Lopez. Rebound the Lakers.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt. And teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer. And if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Greg, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. I think that 2000 run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation. And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Alexander, no luck.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
It's Allen on the wing. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Yep, that one goes in there. And now it's only a 5-point Laker lead.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Alexander gets the bucket.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Timeout. Let's hear it for the most legendary dance team on the planet, your Laker Girls.
A new lineup here for the Bucks.
Your Laker Girls dance team.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Schroeder against Carter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Bucks have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. No good on the second free throw.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Carter kicks to Antetokounmpo. Outside Crowder. Crowder on the wing. He's guarded by Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Ingles.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Alexander passes to Davis. Shoots over Portis. And another basket for the Lakers.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Bucks trail by 8. Giannis outside. Back to Carter. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Here's Alexander. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Ingles. Carter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Davis. There's Portis. And he converts the layup.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
That shot, no good. 12 points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Lakers lead by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Substitutes checked in for Los Angeles. The Bucks also with the sub. Portis is checked in. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton teams up with Giannis, the lengthy wing pair. Portis is out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles?
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
No good on the free throw. And the Bucks making a change here. Allen's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Bamba, and the layup's good off the glass. Bamba's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
Loving the toughness there from Bamba. Just needs to keep proving that he's not to be messed with.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Here's Alexander. Pass to Bamba. Kicks it out to James. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Stolen by Allen. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Hey, guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're up by 8. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Prime Time.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Loads it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Outside, Russell. There's the pass to Alexander. Feeds it to Davis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Passes it to Davis. Shoots over Portis. And that one's good by Davis. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Quick release by AD. He makes drilling the catch and shoot look easy.
Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets. We're in total command of this game. With time starting to run.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Timeout called the Bucks. They trail by 7. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. We got to be aggressive and smart.
Thanks, David.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 5-point game, and that's an intentional foul.
His fourth personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups. This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Personal foul.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line for Los Angeles.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 7. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
It's T-shirt time, everybody. Who wants one?
.27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Russell against Holiday. Pass to Alexander. Over Giannis. Alexander gets the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 9.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And so the Lakers take the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge.
Asking CT Hezzy some questions to try to distract him. It doesn't look like it's working because he has increased the lead.
If you guys could, I sent over 35 more questions. Just keep moving down that list.
CT, can you read us Shakespeare and play 2K at the same time? 2 beats or not 2 beats, Danny?
That is the question.
Still a long way to go. You can get back in this. It's a game of
Well, Brent, the season is rolling on, just around the midpoint. For teams really struggling, what's the locker room like right now?
Yeah, it's a tough situation, BA, when you're just trying to find some footing. You would think by 25 or 30 games in, these roles would have been established, but coaches are still trying to find answers to get some consistency out of what's available to them, because you expect that from one another.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. They've got D'Angelo Russell, LeBron James out there with Davis, and it's Alexander in at the 4. One of the best parts of All-Star Weekend, the Rising Stars game. MP will be in it this year.
Yes, he will. And that game is so much fun to watch. The future of the NBA on full display, and MP is a huge part of it.
Tipped away. Thompson with it. Russell covering. Pass to Alexander. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
Pass to Alexander. Rebounded by Green. Now here's Wiggins. Outside Curry. The 3-ball. Rebound, the Lakers. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Pass to Reeves. On the wing, Davis. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing.
Well, Davis is sharp right now, firing from that spot on the floor.
That's tipped. Wiggins outside. Now Thompson. The kick out. Curry. The 3 is up. They get it back. Second chance effort. And Thompson with a lay-in.
This is a good sign. Just Klay being aggressive and wanting to be physical on the offensive glass.
Down low. Here's Davis. It's good. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Thompson. And Davis with the block.
Well, the offense not getting anything easy while Anthony Davis is on the floor.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And the Warriors make some changes. Kuminga, he's checked in for Green. DiVincenzo comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Poole in for Stephen Curry. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Bamba's checked in for Alexander. Hachimura comes in for James. Payton's checked in for Reeves. And it's Schroeder in for Russell.
Warriors Junior Gym Squad.
The Warriors leading. Thompson the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Kuminga is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Pass to Kuminga. And he goes in for the dunk.
The defense is paying so much attention to what Stephen's doing. It's going to lead to baskets for this offense like that one. Think about Jonathan Kuminga and how versatile this guy is, capable of playing a lot of positions, and they're exploring that.
Wiggins with it. Thompson outside. Three-pointer off the mark. And a big thing that makes Kuminga so valuable is his impressive length.
Well, he has the length, BA, and the strength to go with that, but it's also the lateral movement. So 3s, 4s, and 5s. This kid can absorb all that contact, and it's just such a unique skill set.
Here's Curry. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. From deep. That one no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
That was sweet, guys. The hustle, the grit. Didn't back down from pursuing the board at all.
Here's Wiggins. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from James. To the left wing. To the middle. Here's Russell. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting just about anywhere.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Here's Green. Pass to Curry. And here is Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry against Russell. Green with the ball. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
B.A., dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Thanks, guys. Both primetime and their last time out against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He picked up 16 points and put in so much effort at the defensive end. Great two-way game for him. Riding a wave of momentum, this team has been feeding off of his energy. Let's see how long the winning streak continues. Guys?
Hey, he made play after play. Really solid effort all night.
And he did it in a variety of ways, which makes him harder for opponents to deal with.
Well, he can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
That one goes in.
Well, there's this feeling like even if you're boxing out Anthony Davis with those arms and that length, he can still get to the offensive glass and make an impact.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection in numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion.
It's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And more NBA action on.
And get ready to move.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Now, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Here's who Darvin Ham is starting in the second half. We've got Anthony Davis, LeBron James out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Alexander in at the power forward position. Pass to Reeves. Here's Alexander. Green covering. Unloads from 13. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And really, Davis's jump shot has steadily gotten better each year he's been in the league. That's a ton of work.
Here's Wiggins. Green with the ball. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
Free throw good. Green.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
And both free throws good for Green. You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers. What made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
Here's Reeves. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. 5 points in the game.
What a find by LeBron James, setting up a great look that time.
Thompson outside. Wiggins for 3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. James outside. Pass to Reeves. Here's Alexander to the paint. Here's Davis. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
And here's Curry for 3. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry against Russell. To the inside. Alexander. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Thompson outside. Here's Curry. And again, another missed shot.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Pass to Alexander. Over Green. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and downs. And the Lakers lead by 14. The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And the Warriors call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long...
Substitution.
Deciding to change it up. Pass to Reeves. Over Poole. The shot by Reeves, no good. Ooh, it's stolen. And so it's Los Angeles finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They know Curry can go for 50, 60 any night. So they're forcing someone else to beat him. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Ball's got to move, all right? Let's just start driving and kicking and moving it on, all right? Let's settle in. Make easy, simple.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. All 3 shooters are out there. The splash triplets, Curry, Clay, and Poole. Bruno Fernando is out there with Andrew Wiggins. That's the Warriors 5. Alexander gets the bucket.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
The 3 from Thompson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
Totally reactionary, not even thinking about it. Klay Thompson playing with some confidence.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight, sharing the basketball, the stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Here's Curry, and it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Pass to Alexander. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Anthony Davis.
And so it's Golden State with it. 9-point game. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Here's Fernando. Thompson right side. Curry passes to Thompson. Count the basket.
And how about Clay just digging deep and pushing his way past the defense that time to get that one in?
Well, the Lakers shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Here's James on the wing. To the paint. Here's Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Now Green. Thompson outside. And here's Curry. Pass to Green. It's deflected. Russell with the ball. To the middle. Here's Alexander. That shot's good. Russell making the play. And it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead. And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Russell.
Curry excellent at reading the defense and taking advantage of any mistake.
And another inductee into the 2022 Hall of Fame, All-Star Tim Hardaway. Brent, you were a teammate of his for a little while. Any recollections?
BA, if I go back to Tim Hardaway, I don't think about my time in Miami, which was a cup of coffee for me. I go back to my college days, and I had the chance to go home to the Bay Area and be in Oakland in the summertime. And Chris Mullin, Mitch Richmond, and one Tim Hardaway, Hall of Famer, invited me into that gym to work out in the summer. So you talk about a genuine thrill to be on the summer floor with Run TMC. What a treat.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And it's blocked by Davis. James outside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Lakers lead by 13.
LeBron does so many things so very well, including handling the ball and getting to where he wants to go.
Curry goes in. Pass to Fernando. Wiggins against James. The three from Curry. And Reeves pulls it down. James, that's good. James has got 4 points this quarter.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort for the squad.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. James against Wiggins. Pass to Fernando. From 8 feet away.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Lakers.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for primetime.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Thompson, he's checked in for Davis. Brown comes in for James. Payton's checked in for Reeves. And Devontae Graham is subbed in for Russell. Pass to DiVincenzo. Lamb against Brown. Moody from outside. The Lakers with a rebound. Here's Payton. Iguodala with the rebound. And here are the Warriors now. Trailing by 17. DiVincenzo can't hit. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Yep, count it.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
They get the rebound. Left side, Green. Lamb for three. The shot misses. Thompson outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Jermichael Green.
Well, Thompson is going to get that deep, you almost have to wrap two hands around him and hope he doesn't score.
At the line for two.
That free throw is good from Thompson. Both free throws good from Thompson. Now Iguodala. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game, took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you later.
Oh, 2K TV fans, grab your cowbells. It's Top Play of the Year time. This is Scott Moak, public address announcer for your Sacramento Kings. We're piling up 1 million VC and leaving it to your wisdom. There can only be one. Here are your two finalists for Top Play of the Year.
One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Davis. LeBron James is out there with Alexander. Then it's Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Shot clock at 6. Lillard against Russell. Lillard misses. Three-pointer. And James gets it to go on the assist by Davis.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Here's Davis after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Inside, Alexander. Basket counts.
Assisted.
Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And getting points inside, important for Grant. Allows him to get a little bit of extra room on the perimeter when he needs it.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Here's Reeves. Pulls up, high post, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Pass to Sharp. Now Thibault to the inside. Sharp, that's good.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Here's Lillard, following the basket by Anthony Davis.
Lakers foul. Boston.
Nurkic checked in for the Trailblazers.
Personal foul.
And the Lakers with some changes.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Alexander is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Russell. Then there's Davis, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. And Grant drops them both. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
What do you want? Agility, he's got it. Height, he's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
Now, here's Simons. Here's Sharp. No good on the triple. The Lakers trail. Here's Reeves. Good, and the assist goes to James. Reeves has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And for Portland, they're shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Simons kicks to Grant. And Davis sends it back.
And this is how AD led the league in block shots. It's not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Portland. Passes it to Russell. Lakers working the ball around now. Right side Davis. Over Tice. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter. Trailblazers trail by 4. Simons, the pass to Thibault. Here's Grant. And that one, good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Down low, Grant lays it up and banks it in.
Well, a lot of people will say Grant's a glue guy, but I tell you, he doesn't need any glue tonight. He is doing this all by himself.
RJ, I remember it clearly when LeBron James joined the Lakers back in 2018.
Yeah, I remember it too because everyone kept asking me where he was going. I didn't know, but this is year 5 for LeBron in LA. And obviously, even with that 2020 title, this town, they asked for more. And 3 of these years have been rocky. 2 of the times missing the postseason in a first-round exit, the first one of Bron's career.
Yeah, LeBron is not used to that at all, is he? Not playing in the postseason.
Nope.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, primetime in the last game against the Warriors was phenomenal. He scored 18 points and throughout the game took smart, efficient shots that found the bottom of the net. They're playing great team ball. It's largely because of his impressive play. Kevin, let's see if they can keep the win streak alive tonight.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one. If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And he gets it back.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Alexander gets the bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Thibault, the pass to Tice. To the middle, here's Grant. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that crew.
Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:11 left here in the second. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they have shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Here's Little following the basket by Anthony Davis. Nurkic the pass to Little. Another shot. That shot off the mark. Good D by Peyton. Here's Alexander. That one goes. Count it. And it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Lillard the pass to Sharp. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
How about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
The Trailblazers have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6. First one falls for him.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
So it's the Los Angeles Lakers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one.
The Lakers, 42. It's dance time in Portland.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Daniel Tice out there with Grant. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's That's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Davis, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
High-intensity play from Davis, getting it to go through the foul. Nice little and one.
And the versatility AD offers is what makes him such a valuable player.
Offensively, he's a real handful given the array of moves and shots he has in his bag. But he's also outstanding defensively, too, able to guard multiple positions.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David. And we thank you for your report.
And look at the hops on Grant, lifting off for a slam before the D can contain him.
Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Sharp. Portland moving the ball around. The pass to Lillard. All alone. Grant, right side. Here's Reeves, covered by Lillard. Here's James, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Lillard, the pass to Thibault. Back to Lillard. And it's Tice in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. No good from outside. Lakers leading by 7. Loads it up for Davis.
Uh-oh, everything is going AD's way. He is in that zone and scoring at a terrific pace.
And that was another look at the fantastic mobile one drive that happened a moment ago.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
Grant outside. Back to Thibault. Portland no good that time either. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Down by 12. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
It's easy to see why the Los Angeles Lakers are considered one of the greatest franchises in sports. Look at their history of winning.
Another look now for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Daniel Tice. Eubanks comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's time. Now for Portland. Daniel Tice comes in for Eubanks. And it's Sharp in for Jeremy Grant. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles. You know, Richard, it's just astonishing the amount of titles the Lakers have piled up over the years.
And because of their success and the big market, it's LA. It is showtime. That's how they get players like Shaquille O'Neal and LeBron James. Players want to play in LA because it's beautiful and there's a winning tradition.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Alexander. He's out there with LeBron James. Russell is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard. Lillard finds Tice. That's a 2 from Simons. Rebound the Lakers.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Lillard, the pass to Simons. To the inside. Nurkic against Davis. Lillard up top. Pass to Tice. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Alexander. Here's Davis. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Rejected by Alexander, and they're able to recover. Now here's James. He's covered closely. They get it back, and it's in there.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Down low, Tice. Was shot missing. Davis with some nice D. Los Angeles leading by 15. Pass to Alexander. Here's Reeves. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Reeves has got 9 points here in the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And Tice gets it to go. Tice has got 4 this quarter.
Great dish from Nurkic there. He really has a 6th sense for those reads.
LeBron passes to Alexander. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 17. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Right side Davis. The pass to Alexander. Trying to get open is Davis. Alexander gets the bucket.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Davis.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
From deep. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Justice Winslow comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Reddish, he's checked in for Sharp. And it's Johnson in for Lillard. The Lakers also making some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Davis. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Russell. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Now, here's Reddish. He's guarded closely. Grant gets a wide open look. Portland again missing. Here's Alexander. Over Winslow. No good there. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
From our first 3 seasons, your favorite play was ZP2 in the wreck. Using the ball fake, but accepting no substitutions. This finishing move on 1, 2, 3 defenders. Ring that bell. This could be your new champion. Taking on our second half champ. Here's no...
Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a mid-season lull. Graham, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts ghosting.
A look at the Pelicans starting group. Ingram and Zion, the former Dukies, in it forward. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Willie Hernan-Gomez. And it's Daniels in at the 2-guard spot.
You know, Coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle, and it happens a lot.
Here's Alexander, covered by Williamson. Davis hits. Davis has got his second basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's McCollum. And in the game with Oklahoma City, he did not play well.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster. Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
All right, so about the Pelicans, what has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Daniels. Ingram against James. Now here's Hernan-Gomez. To the inside. Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
When he was in the G League, Daniels proved he was an effective passer, so we know he can spot an open man for sure.
Here's Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 6.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Pass to Daniels. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. McCollum's shot is off. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Alexander, covered by Williamson. Here's Alexander. His last outing, he had 18 points. And Davis gets it to go.
You know, with his ability to stretch the floor, Davis really adds another dimension to his team's offense.
New Orleans calls timeout. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Anthony Davis. And the Pelicans also making a change. Valanciunas is checked in. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Russell against McCollum, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
A late bloomer. C.J. McCollum's career has been fun to watch unfold, and I'm sure inspired lots of hoopers out there.
The free throw drops for McCollum, and C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland Grand.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
The Pelicans trail. Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. In it forward, it's Ingram and Williamson. Then there's Willie Hernan-Gomez. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Daniels in at the 2 spot. Shot's good by McCollum.
That's a knockdown outside shooter. McCollum knows he has the green light to fire away from downtown anytime.
Here's Reeves. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland. And the shot's good.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Well, the Pelicans shooting an efficient 57% tonight.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime in their last time out against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He had 18 points and also played lockdown defense. His fingerprints were all over this game, and he was doing everything out there. Guys, you can bet he's looking to follow that up strong.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Grant, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
And so it's the Lakers with it, after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Davis down low, and on Gomez there, and Davis gets it to go.
Hey, one of the keys to shooting well is shot preparation, and Davis was ready before the ball got there.
Williamson, right side, puts it up from 17. Rebound by the Lakers, coming off a win against the Blazers.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
And another look at the Mobile One drive as he put it into overdrive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Outside Ingram. Back to McCollum. Takes the 3. LeBron with the rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And it's Russell. That time on the assist by James. And now an 8-point Laker lead.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Now here's Ingram. 23 points for him last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
And it's a completely new group. The first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Lakers on top, up 4. We'll take a quick.
That's the end of the first half. For the score, the Lakers 43, the Pelicans 39.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got D'Angelo Russell, LeBron James out there with Davis, and it's Alexander in at power forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's James. And the layup is good off the glass. James has got 5 now.
Well, this is how effective LeBron is in close. Just takes his time, never in a rush, and exploits holes in the defense.
Here's Daniels. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Down low. Russell, that's good. And the Lakers lead by 6.
And this is what you get with a bigger guard. D'Angelo able to finish through contact.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Ingram. No one near him. It doesn't go for him.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Lets it go from 11. And that one's long. For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Inside. Hernan Gomez gets the bucket. Hernan Gomez has got his second basket on the night.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
James passes to Russell. Pass to James. Here's Alexander. Over Williamson. Lays out. Out of bounds. It'll be Pelicans ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. McCollum against Russell. Up top, McCollum. 10 points for him. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And McCollum isn't afraid of contact, especially when he's being aggressive and looking to score.
And he knocks down the first one.
C.J. McCollum at the line for 2.
And McCollum drops them both. Los Angeles has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Pass to Alexander. To the middle. Here's Davis. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Davis has got 16 points.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And here's Hernan Gomez. Here's Daniels. Clock at 6. Davis with a rebound.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort. Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And the Pelicans call time here. You got to like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
All right, fans. Here comes your Laker girl.
The Pelicans making a switch here.
Some love for the Laker girl dance team.
So it's the Pelicans now. They trail by 6. Bamba against Valanciunas. Over Bamba. Left in the third quarter. And New Orleans shooting 55% for the game so far. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard to the paint. Pass to Russell. To the inside. Alexander. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
McCollum finds Williamson. Here's Daniels. Pass to McCollum from downtown. The Lakers with a rebound. Here's Russell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability. But he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
That one drops. He ties it up. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for New Orleans.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
McCollum against Russell. McCollum, a pass to Williamson. Here's Daniels. Shot clock at 5. McCollum outside. And that one is hammered home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
It's stolen. Pass to Reeves, and he lobs it up top. Now here's Davis. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues.
Nice! Big finish!
Love how decisive Williamson is. When he sees a lane to the basket, he seizes it.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his second.
It'll be on
foul.
Zion Williamson.
Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers.
No good on that one.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second one.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Pass to Daniels. Ingram against James. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Boy, it feels like we're tallying every assist, every point, all. part of LeBron's expansive legacy.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. And the Pelicans call time here.
All right, fans, if you want a free t-shirt, get up and get loud.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You've got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He asked his players to really push the tempo. He wants to see quicker transition into the open court so you have the chance to score before the defense can set up. Trying to use their speed to full advantage, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Russell against McCollum. Up and over Russell. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Lakers have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Here's Alexander. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got...
Oh, hey, how about
big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo. Did you guys feel that? When Zion slams it, the floor shakes.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And the Lakers lead by 8. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Williamson, James with the block.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that block.
Here's Alexander. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And the clock is going to expire on him. An impressive all-around win for the Lakers.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Davis.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
Here's McCollum. That won't go either for McCollum. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap. This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
At the line for Los Angeles, Austin Reeves. Shooting 1.
Here's Marshall. Check by James. And again, no good by New Orleans. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Choose carefully, think critically, and make your choice for Top Play of the Year. We'll announce your winner during the 2K TV Awards, so stay tuned to see which play takes home 1 million VC. It's been my pleasure to present your plays. Thanks to everyone who submitted.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked...
NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And it's a completely new group for USA. So Team World's 5 right now.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career. And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
Here's Daniels. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Mobley.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Passes to Fonjecchio. Good ball movement here by Team World. 5 to shoot. Here's Goodwin. Here's Zohan. And he goes in for the dunk.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Griffin down low. No points in the game yet for him.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Team World leading by 5. Pass to Daniels. Fontecchio. Back to Daniels. Over Ivy. That shot is off. So USA will take it the other way. Now the pass to Alexander. In the corner, it's Griffin to the paint. Down the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And for a guy who hasn't been able to get a ton of minutes this season, great that he's had a chance to show off his skill set here tonight.
And he does have some skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more playing time is going to come soon enough. He just has to stay patient.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Count that one for Mobley.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
And the call will be against Primetime.
Alexander.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
.27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 18 feet out. Daniels, no good.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Pass to Alexander. Feeds to Mobley. Inside. Alexander gets the bucket. Now just a 1-point Team World lead.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Team World leads by 1.
Team World.
And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together for Yo.
Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA. The completely new group for USA. Team World making some changes. We've got Durham. Griffin out there with Alexander. Then it's Ivy. And it's Highland in at the 1. Passes it to Fontecchio. Goodwin feeling it out. Pass to Daniels. 6 to shoot. Fontecchio. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
I mean, with the amount of turnovers they've committed, it's no wonder they're in the position they're in right now.
USA leading by 12. So Team World's 5 right now. The pass to Alexander.
2 minutes, 2.
1:58 left in the first half of the game. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Fontecchio still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows.
USA sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. back right after the... Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a...
Substitution on the court. At the line for Team World, Charles Bassi. At the line for one.
What's up? That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Banchero. That one good for 2.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Now here's Giddey. Knocks it loose. So we see Team World get the win here.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again.
Did you say Triple D?
Double-digit deficit.
Danny deficit.
For these.
I'm glad they're having a good time.
I'm not one to talk because I've had a couple L's this season. So
A couple?
Me trash talking Danny.
I can't even count them on two hands.
Listen. Hezzy, how you feeling about this matchup?
My objective right now is to keep the ball out of Jokic's hands, so I'm trying to speed him up.
Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Thompson pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bruno Fernando is out there with Kuminga. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. And with MP coming up on free agency in the offseason, this franchise is at a major crossroads.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're going to do everything they can to keep him. But in the end, it's MP's call. If he wants a new challenge in a new town, nothing's stopping him.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. You know, this Lakers team is running with one of the most veteran squads in the league, Smitty.
Tons of experience and wisdom on their bench. These are all battle-tested guys, B.A., who know how to overcome tough situations and win games.
And so it's Golden State with it. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Fernando. And here's Curry. Thompson with it. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Keeping his head up at all times, Curry sees his teammate break free.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty. And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Curry. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game.
When you've played alongside as many superstars as Clay has, you're conditioned to make sure others are fed.
Here's Reeves. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. To the paint. Here's Davis. That shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Wiggins from long range. The Lakers with a rebound. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Kuminga, the pass to Thompson. Here's Fernando. Checked by Davis. Wiggins outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
There's almost no stopping LeBron. He muscles his way right through contact. No one can make headlines like LeBron. There was a ton of buzz when he talked about teaming up with his son in the NBA someday.
Now here's Curry. Coming off a 22-point game against the Clippers.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
And Davis slams it home.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
The Warriors trailing. You know, whether it happens or not, I think everyone would like to see LeBron and his son play together, Smitty.
B.A., I think it would be one of the coolest things to take place in the league. We've seen it in other sports, but for it to happen in the NBA, it would be awesome.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Reeves. Softly drops in the floater.
All five guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. Now here's Kuminga. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
one of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Green's checked in for Fernando. James passes to Vanderbilt. Here's Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Down low. Here's Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to James. Here's Alexander. Over Green. Again, the Lakers.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Thompson outside. Wiggins outside. And here is Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Russell with the rebound. Pass to Reeves. Here's Alexander. That shot off the mark. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's Curry, guarded by Russell. Curry passes to Green. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, good recognition there. Draymond exploits the heart of that defense.
Here's Alexander. Here's Vanderbilt. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Outside Curry. No good with the triple. Just 3 on the clock. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
That one misses.
At the line for Los Angeles.
So he comes up empty at the line. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. The Lakers on top, up by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
14. Bam, your Laker Youth Dance Team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
They've got Gary Payton II. He's out there with Dennis Schroeder. Mo Bamba out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Alexander in at the 4-man position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Bamba, that's good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
Pass to Schroeder. Inside. Here's Alexander. No good. A bit long that time. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. For 3, DiVincenzo. The offensive rebound. And it's Green missing.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, "I just couldn't get myself going. Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, you have to be the worst player in meaningless games I have ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball." Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so...
lopsided game through the first half. Lakers ahead, opening up a huge gap, and will return shortly.
That's the end of the first half. For the score, the Lakers 44, the Warriors 22.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Thompson the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Kuminga is out there with Bruno Fernando. And it's Curry in at the point guard position.
You know, Anthony Davis has had his share of injury struggles, having to miss valuable games at times.
You know, the thing with AD, he's always bounced back from his injuries.
I totally agree with you, B.A. It's a true credit to his resiliency, physically and mentally as well.
So he gets them both. And the Warriors shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Wiggins outside. Thompson with it. Taking command on offense when they need him. Putting up 21 a game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wiggins. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And that one's good. Davis.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Wiggins against James. Wiggins passes to Thompson. Now here's Curry. Three-pointer. Here's Kuminga. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on LeBron James.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Over the years, no team in the NBA has had more star power than the Lakers. They always have at least one future Hall of Famer on the roster.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. You know, when we talk about the Lakers, you expect them to have a superstar.
B.A., starting with Wilt in the 60s, then Kareem during the 70s, Magic dominating the 80s, and more recently Shaq and Kobe. LeBron and AD, the biggest names, flock to L.A.
Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Thanks, guys. Both primetime and their last time out against the Pelicans got the job done. He added 15 points, and Coach did a really great job of getting him the ball where he could do something with it. He had every facet of the game working for him, consistently in the right place at the right time.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Golden State has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Curry against Russell. Curry passes to Wiggins. The 11-footer. Here's Kuminga. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Green's checked in for Fernando. Walker comes in for Wiggins. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Poole in for Curry. And so he hits both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Payton. Outside Schroeder. And there's the lob. Keeps it alive.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
The Warriors have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Poole, the pass to Walker. And for the Warriors, they're shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. We've got Anthony Davis. D'Angelo Russell is out there with LeBron James. And it's Alexander in at the power forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pulls up on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Curry. From behind the arc. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
Yeah, at this point, you're almost shocked when Steph misses a 3, especially from the corner.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Now Wiggins. And Smitty, in the NBA, we know that coaches are often the fall guys. But when you see players saying, Coach wouldn't let me be me, too easy?
Well, I think you have to take it case by case. The one thing I would say, everybody has to be a pro in organizations. Those are the organizations and individuals that usually succeed.
Pass to Poole. Goes up from the top of the key. Here's Green. Ooh, poked away. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 8 assists in the game. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
First one falls for him. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Fernando. Iguodala comes in for Green. Lamb's checked in for Wiggins. And Moody is subbed in for Poole. The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Lamb passes to Iguodala. To the middle. Will it go? And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket. And Grant, you played on the Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second-half lead.
And a deep 3 from Curry. From beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
Stephen Curry, as soon as he crosses the half-court line, he's in range.
Again, the Lakers score.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Outside Graham. On the wing, Davis. Over Green. And again, it's the Lakers.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Here's Iguodala. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 6th assist of the night.
That's what Andre gives you out of the backcourt. Versatility, size, and he competes. He's also a coach out there on the floor.
And the bucket is good. Davis has got 27.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Davis.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Pass to Moody. 6 to shoot. The shot that time not on target. And the Lakers going the other way now. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Davis slams it home.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Pass to Green. And it's blocked by Davis.
The crazy reach of AD coming into play. He uses it so well.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game, and we'll see you next time.
Danny, don't feel bad. I'm going to be right there with you, taking those L's. Ooh, Danny, getting saucy. I like it. I like the confidence. I think the big thing right now is Danny's passes are getting picked off by Hezzy. And that probably comes from a lot of experience watching different play styles online, right, Hezzy?
I've been, running this kind of heavy pressure zone defense for the
And with the addition, Greg, of the play-in tournament, we're seeing more meaningful games here late in the season.
Yeah, we're seeing teams battle for positioning more than ever. you have multiple teams trying to secure that 6th seed to avoid the play-in.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James is out there with Alexander. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And there's Davis. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
He gets that one.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Dallas. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. Davis kicks to Russell. Here's Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more? Well, this is why you can run the offense and play LeBron at point guard. If you're open, he will find you.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Irving. Doncic against Russell. They kick it out to Green. Off target with his 3. Lakers have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Davis, the pass to Alexander. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. And the pass to Wood. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And so he hits both. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Luke. Mavericks trail by 5. Taking a look at the Lakers. Anthony Davis is out there with Alexander. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Russell. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's Doncic. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against the Warriors was terrific. He finished with 20 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. Another fantastic showing in what has been a great stretch of basketball for him. Kevin, we'll see if he can keep it going tonight.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Now here's Green. Doncic kicks to Green. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. They get it back. McGee. Davis with some nice D.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
And that one falls for Alexander.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Doncic. This game he had 34 points. And finished off by Wood.
And not easy getting Wood off his spot. Even with contact, still able to stay focused and balanced.
Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 6.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now, here's Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The putback. Here's Wood. Oh, the jam by Wood.
And creating the second chance opportunity there. Wood has a nose for the ball and the length to make the play.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Lakers moving the ball around. Davis finds Russell. Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Alexander's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. The Mavericks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
The shot's good.
And, you know, he's got a wide range of skills inside. Wood's ready for whatever the defense throws at him.
Out to Russell. Shoots over Doncic. And another basket for the Lakers.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. And you hear about impacting winning. How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Alexander. Second chance shot. Here's Davis. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Terrific physicality from Davis on the offensive glass, creating another opportunity and scoring.
And the Mavericks call time here. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And, guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Reggie Bullock comes in for Green. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Hardy. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Luka Doncic. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer. And he's got the game to do just that. He looks better and better every year, guys. Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Passes it to Bullock. Payton against Hardaway. And he makes that one. Hardaway's got 4 points in the quarter.
What a beautiful blend of size and athleticism. Boy, Tim Hardaway Jr. is doing work inside.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Hardaway kicks to Bullock. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. 5 on the clock. Hardaway, no good. Lakers leading by 8. To the paint, here's Alexander. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Now, here is Irving. He has 7. Kleba, the pass to Wood, and it's blocked by Alexander. To the middle. Here's Payton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness.
And that does it for the first half of play. Lakers on top. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from primetime.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Kyrie Irving is out there with Doncic. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Green. And it's McGee in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. Down low. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Alexander. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And that's 21 points for prime time.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Doncic passes to Wood. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Well, technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
Well, first of all, you love his passion. But I think we've seen real progress in this regard.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Anthony Davis. LeBron James is out there with Alexander. Then it's Russell. And it's Reeves in a 2-guard. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And for his position, Davis, a solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Green, no luck.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to McGee. And Davis sends it back.
And wingspan, mobility, Davis is basically a shooter's nightmare. One of the great shot blockers in the league.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Dallas making a switch here. Woods check in. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
First team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Green. And here is Los Angeles now. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Feeds to James. Sinks that one from the post. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Well, challenge LeBron James, and I promise he will respond. Take the bump, yes, sir.
Doncic kicks to Irving. Back to Doncic. On the wing, Irving. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 13 points for Kyrie Irving. Here's Reeves. He's covered by Irving, and it's good, 2 points. And that's now 26 points for prime time.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
No one near James as he lets it go. And another basket for the Lakers.
Now, this is where you'd like the play to end up, right? LeBron James in rhythm off the catch.
Doncic against Russell. Puts it up from 12. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from Doncic.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
And finished off by Davis.
And all Davis needs is the right positioning. Once he's established, dunking becomes easy.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Here's Wood. McGee trying to break free. And finished off by Wood.
And how about the poise there under pressure? Wood, supreme confidence in himself there to finish that one.
And that one's good by LeBron.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Puts it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, if you're going to play the point guard position, critical that D'Angelo Russell continue to develop that aspect of his game. Nice pass.
Here's the lob to the hoop. The alley-oop finish is off the mark.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Alexander passes to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Pass to Wood. Goes back up. And it's good on the way up. Wood's got 11 in the second half.
And undrafted out of college, Wood has dealt with plenty of adversity. I think he can overcome a little bump.
And the Lakers call time here. They're leading by 8. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the fourth. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Prime Time.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And it looks like we got a man in the zone tonight. Once Wood gets into a rhythm like this, he tends to stay in it. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Lakers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys, will push their win column up to 55.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Prime Time.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
High post, Davis. To the inside, Alexander. They grab their own miss. It's good. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight. Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And so the Lakers take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Thank you.